In this video, we're gonna go over how to tie your hand wraps. Okay, so the first thing to keep in mind with a hand wrap is that it is designed to secure your thumb and your wrist, right? While also adding a little bit of extra protection to your knuckles. We typically use hand wraps underneath our boxing gloves whenever we're doing bag work, especially the heavy bags, and even mitt work when you're giving your partner just that little bit of extra resistance, okay? So I'm gonna swap this out for one of my unrolled wraps, okay? And the first thing you're gonna wanna start with is the little loop right here. So I'm gonna take the loop around my thumb. Now, trick number one is look for the inside of the wrap, right? So mine has a little seam and tag right here. We wanna make sure that goes against, right, your wrist, so which will come into play at the end when we finish tying the hand wrap, okay? So I'm gonna bring it down, and we're gonna start by securing the wrist. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, and 3. Now my wraps are very long, so I tend to do a couple extra ties at certain places, right? If you have shorter wraps, right, do 2 instead of 3, right? That's totally up to you, okay? Now, once I secure the wrist, I'm gonna bring my wrap over my thumb like so, right? Pull it, and I'm gonna go across, right? Just to give it a little extra tighten. Now from here, we can go straight up towards the knuckles. Again, my wraps are long, so I'm gonna go one more time. Okay, now I'm gonna take the wrap, so it goes across my palm and down my knuckles here, okay? So I'm gonna go 1, 2, and 3 times. So, right, get that extra padding over that knuckle, okay? Now from here, again, we can go straight into the next step. My wraps are long, so I'm gonna go one more time around the wrist, okay? Now, from this position here, I'm gonna go over the back of my hand, in between my pinky and ring finger, okay? My wrap then comes down my palm, okay? That way you can see, right? So I come back to that same spot. I'm gonna go over until I'm in between my middle and ring finger, down across the palm, and I'm gonna go back up one more time, in between the index finger and middle finger, okay? From here, I like to go across the wrist one more time. Now, from here, I'm gonna feed it across my palm, back over the knuckles, okay? So I'll give it an extra couple wraps here. Good. Once I've done my 3, now I have to look and see what's needed here, what needs a little bit of extra covering. So what I like to do is actually a bit of an X pattern. So I will go down across my wrist like so, then back up, right? Seeing what's needed in my wrap here, just to help tighten up those loose areas. And then with the final bit of wrap, I'm gonna go across my wrist. All right, so the Velcro is now set out, and I bring this part around to secure into position, okay? That's one way that you can tie your hand wraps. Again, keep in mind, we wanna do it so it's tight enough that it doesn't come loose, but not so tight that you constrict the blood flow in your hand, okay? All right.